Hey man, you know what it is, man. Hey, hard.
It's another year, man. 2024
podcast season 2.
Another season, hard in the paint. We coming harder.
Hey, ain't gonna lie, bro. What? How many years is it now, bro? Like, I'm trying to see.
I think 10. Yeah, we're gonna have somebody verify that real soon. So yeah, this year we're doing it a little bit different. We got me, we got Steve. I saw last year we kind of had 2 shows, but this year we decided to, hey man, let's clash this all together and bring a big bang. Let's go harder, hard in the paint, man. 2024.
Every day I'm trying to get it. And if you get up in my way, then you can get it. Yeah, money is the mission. Getting to the chicken and spend it with my niggas, cause we hustle.
So without further ado, let's welcome to the other host on this podcast. Amen. Of course, we got the commish. Let's get it, commish.
Man, what's good, baby? What's the motherfucking deal?
Hey,
welcome
man.
to a new season. Appreciate y'all having me on, man. Hey, it's a beautiful year.
We was trying to see how many seasons has this been. I know I did 2 before y'all took over, but how many seasons have you been commissioned?
Well, you gotta understand, I count that as a part. So because I was in the league, so
yeah, you was in it for sure. You were there both seasons.
But was it called hard in the paint?
Nah,
BJ took over. Or was it called hard in the paint when BJ took over?
Nah, BJ saw what was going down. BJ saw, this shit get cutthroat, and then these niggas ain't liking this shit. So that's why he was like, let me take over this shit so niggas can't use any excuses and shit. And then he was like, the fit name for that shit would be hard in the paint. So that's what even though it's gotten softer over the years.
Look, so always here you go. Hey,
but
man,
my nigga,
I just didn't want the shit to die. Something was birthed. I didn't want that shit to die.
So how many years with those 2?
Came in at Adam Silver in the league. He for sure Adam Silver the league. Appreciate you, BJ.
Yeah,
man, it was on the Adam Silver shit, nigga.
Yeah, if you add them 2, I think we had 13 or we had 11
seasons.
I mean, 12.
Because it's about them, right? I think everybody got a ship at least. Almost everybody.
My shit rusty. My shit 10 years. So if you add social years,
12,
it's
12. So this gonna be 13. Year 13.
Yeah.
True. Hey man, let's keep it moving. We got another host on this bitch. You know we doing it for the 4-way. Let's get it, man. Introducing Nick Fields. Let's get it, my boy. Representing the Triple D.
You know what I'm saying?
Nick Cuban.
Nick Cuban.
That shit had me die. It worked out perfectly for his ass.
Thanks.
It did, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That whole sauce, nigga. Hey, Nick, I told you, nigga, 2-3 minutes tops, nigga. I told you 2-3 minutes tops. Look at your time, nigga. 2-3 minutes tops. We in this hole.
Hey, man.
Everybody in this hole, man. But
we just gonna jump right in, man. No, I said. We can talk about a little bit of preseason action. Let's clarify things up with the commish. Hey, BJ, you see, BJ was getting defensive when I was just trying to tell like it is. I just want a little organization commish. I know you were saying that, we drafted the night before. I know everybody can know that before the first night, we're able to drop and pick up players. Y'all see we can't drop and pick up players right now. They still on claim right now. So that's how you know we usually do it 2 days before. Or like last year, a couple days before. But
you corrected me. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. You corrected me on how soon we did it last year. You was right. But before that, like you said, we normally
do it like 2 days before.
2 days before because it gives you a day to pick up. You right. Yeah.
But hey man, we all good. We just next year.
We gotta fix. I gotta set it stone for next year.
Fuck that shit. There's still no excuses, nigga. Y'all need to call off from work, nigga. Y'all need to not take vacations,
what's up, Steve?
Nigga. Like,
Steve, you drafted
NBA season, like y'all know what it is, nigga. Y'all nigga, a week before the season, y'all leave y'all schedule as open as y'all can be, nigga. Like, go to work,
and that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. Really, to get this one cracking, we probably would have needed to draft it like a week and 2 days ago or 3 days ago, which would have been a long time.
I said, BJ, I was like, we should have really just did it during the draft order, like on that Thursday when damn near everybody was basically available for the draft.
I was at work. Even then, I wasn't even paying attention because I was at work. Yeah, I worked the last 12 nights. I'm off for 6 now. I worked the last 12 nights, so that's what. Who knows? I wasn't in a situation.
I will say, y'all let me know. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I know basketball is not like football. However, it's been a couple years. Fucking Paul George. I mean, niggas, there be some last minute bullshit that be happening. So I'm with y'all.
That's just something we got to live with. That's just something we got to live with. Like the freaking what's his name? Embiid news. Niggas would have drafted Embiid 2 weeks ago, and then Embiid would have been fine. But hey, that's just something you live with. That's how it is in football too. If you draft early, you pay the price early, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles. But
so
I mean, that's not always the game
I think
plan.
I'm with you on the 5, maybe a week 5, not 2 weeks. To me, 2 weeks is too soon.
No, it's only if there's no day available before that. Yeah. But if we could get it in 2-3 days before, it just depends on everybody's schedule on every season basis. But I'm just saying to talk about it. Like I know you said the league was your account was locked and shit, but
yeah,
I know Nick brought it up like. When Nick brought it up, I was like, oh, yeah. I think Nick was like, told Will or somebody, can you get your dues in, fuck nigga or something? And I was like, when he said that, I was like, yeah, we really need to bring up a day actually because I know I'm working.
I forgot about that. But yeah, I think what you're saying, maybe a Thursday or a Sunday, because the league always starts on a Tuesday. So we just got to pick that Thursday or Sunday, have that shit locked in.
But hey, man, let's just jump into the draft recap, man. How y'all boys feeling about the draft recap? We can start with who had the earliest pick. It was Nick with the 2 pick. We can start with Nick. How you feel about your draft, Nick? I know you representing the Triple D. I know you took a few lessons from me last year. So I mean, just let me know how you're feeling.
Let me let you know how I was feeling, bro. So I'm gonna tell you, like, first, so because me and Steve, we was chopping it up actually before the draft even started, and then I was talking to Eric too, and me and Eric, we were sitting there talking like about
trying to do another trade.
Well, no, we went on that. We just talking about. And I told you, bro, that was just so nigga just playing around with dibbling dabbling. We won't probably do that no more. But no, we were just talking about just the draft and shit like that. And he was like, man, I wonder who Tato gonna take. And it was like, it would only make sense for Tato to take Wemby. But I was just like, bro, I was like, what if this nigga don't take Wemby? Because obviously with that number 1 pick, you can go to Wemby route, you can go to Jokic route, you can go to Luka route, and you're not gonna lose. It basically just depends on preference with those 3 picks. So Tato could have went with any 3 and he was gonna be straight. And I was just like, and he was like, bro, if he doesn't pick, Eric was like, bro, if he doesn't pick Wemby, he was like, you gotta pick him. And I was like, bro, that's what makes sense, right? But I'm like, if Luka's there, like if he took Jokic and Luka and Wemby is there, I'm just like, bro, am I really gonna take Wemby over Luka? And then nigga Eric was just like, I got 2 words for you. He said 10 blocks. And nigga he kept saying 10 blocks. So like when he kept saying that, I just was like, I'm like, man, I hope this nigga Tato just take Wemby just to make my life easier, because I really didn't want to pass on Luka for real. But obviously, with him taking Wemby number 1, I ain't even think twice about it. Took my boy Luka. I'm like, all right, bet we finna do it for the city. You know what I'm saying? Shit with Book. Book was my 2nd round pick. I just scooped the nigga. It really wasn't no thought that went into it. I just like, F it. Let me just put another score that's around them that can get buckets, stuff like that.
So let me go back to your first round though, if you don't mind. So when you said that, we don't know what Tato was gonna do, I had the same debate with the ATX crew, and they was like, bro, he's picking Wemby. Yeah. I said, I ain't gonna lie. So Slim did remind me that Tato does do unconventional shit. So they was like, we'll see. I said, hey, I ain't gonna lie, they are right. He has fucked that up before. That Tato, you my boy. But yeah, you have had bad luck with your early picks before.
But yeah, I could see Tato. I knew Tato was going Wemby. He's a Wemby type nigga.
No, I feel like that too. I was like, bro, I don't see him like. I was telling Eric, I'm like, I don't see him passing up on Wemby. But again, I was stressed, bro, because I was just like, there's no telling what Tato will do in the same breath. So I'm just like, bro, if this nigga went the Luka or went the Jokic route, I'm like, bro, I can't. I'm like, it'll be hard for me to pass up on Wemby. So I was glad that he took him, scooped him for the first for Luka, scooped Booker for the third, and then y'all asked me about my energy. So I'm sorry, I scooped Booker for the second. When we got to the third, I was sitting there just looking at like, go to the third round real quick. I'm trying to see where I was at.
Third round.
What's his name? He got Fox. I ain't gonna lie, I was thinking about if Fox was there, I was thinking about taking him, but I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't trying to repeat too much of what you had going on last year. So even though that's
why you ain't trying to repeat the recipe work, man? If you saw it work for me, who gonna you knew Fox was for the steals. The steals. So that's Fox came in handy.
Luka and Fox, I'm like, that's definitely a good combo. But I was just like, they really kind of like the same player. I want to, diversify the roster a little bit, if you will. Yeah. So when he took Fox, I was like, okay, cool. And with him taking Chet, I wasn't even tripping about him taking Chet as far as, on it at the top as far as on the three.
I don't like that shit. Now we're going to talk about it. That's fire. But I don't like that shit. I'll explain in a second.
Yeah, Cade, Sagoon, Zion. I was looking at everybody that's in this third. I was sitting there looking at it. I'm just like, I saw Dame name. I'm just like, nah. And then that boy Banchero. I was just like, man, that could be a good one. But then I was like, bro, Kyrie right there. And I knew Jeff would take Kyrie if I didn't take him right there.
Yeah. And he took Dame. I knew he was going to take Dame. If Dame was there, I think he was going to take Dame, and he took Dame.
With Jeff being, number 3 and I'm number 2, I was just like, bro, I know.
Kept thinking about him.
So I'm like, I can't let this nigga be in Dallas at all. So I sat there, and I was just like, let's go. And then Nick Cuban was born, bro.
Hey, man, we're going to slow down right there at the third round. But, yeah, draft the next niggas that do have you thinking about what the next nigga, and that sometimes can fuck you up, because with me, for sure, I'm thinking about Will and who he's going to pick up. I'm over here thinking if I let Cam Thomas fall to him, he's going to pick him up. I'm over here thinking I know Will's going to get Ayton. He takes Ayton. So it's like, you got to be careful with them niggas you draft. I feel like there's one season where I thought about the nigga I'm drafting next to, and I drafted horrible that season just because I was trying to game plan that. And I'm like, I was not focused. And then I was trying to game plan beating him week 1, and it didn't work out for me. So it was like, but yeah, drafting next niggas that do have you thinking about that shit.
You got to, bro, because you got to be on defense when you got, shit really with anybody, because you can't sleep on nobody in the league for real. But obviously, we know, like, niggas like me, I'm sorry, with a nigga like Jeff, calling spade a spade. I told him last night, like, giving his files. I was on the phone with Jess, and I was like, bro, Jeff is the standard. I'm like, there's niggas that's good in the league. And I know, Soch, you ain't gonna like that since you just knocked him out of the finals, but you
can say Jeff the standard. I look at Jeff as my number 1 enemy, nigga. That's my rival in this bitch.
I mean, again,
it's always been that way. My nigga texted me 2 weeks ago saying, "Hey, I'm smacking you every round I see every time we meet this season." He said it just like that. I said, "We'll see, nigga. We'll see." I sent them the picture of the title before I put it in the group chat. I already had the picture. I sent them the picture. That was my response, kissing the trophy. I said, "We'll see, nigga." That's the standard for sure. Hey, I already know.
Yeah. So with me being, again, I'm number 2, he number 3. I'm just like, you got to be on point, because if you're not on point and you let some shit slip, Jeff gonna sit there and just tool up with that. So I'm like, nah.
Yep.
And I feel like. I mean, honestly, I ain't even look at everybody's team just to be not trying to be on like no acting like I'm it's cocky and I feel like my team is just better than everybody's. I just really haven't even looked at everything, so I don't even know what all he got on his team. But when I was more so looking at his first 5, I was like, all right, we can get down with that. I'm like, with what I got versus what he got, we can make some shake with that, and I was cool with that. So
for sure. His team is straight. Hey man, let's go to BJ. Talk to us real quick about your first 3 rounds. How's you feeling about the first 3?
Yes, sir.
You had the fourth pick?
Yes, sir. I already knew Wemby wasn't falling to me. I already knew Wemby wasn't falling to me, but I was just hoping that this nigga Tato did some weird shit. I knew Nick was gonna get Luka, but I know Jeff wasn't gonna let him fall to me. But I was just hoping some weird ass shit was gonna happen. But once I said that wasn't gonna happen, I'm getting SGA. Like it wasn't it was out of them 2. I was gonna get in that top 4. I was gonna try to beg one of these niggas to trade. to go up to go get Wemby, but I like it ain't just leave it alone. The second round, I was going to go get I didn't want to get I was hoping that the nigga Chet was gonna fall back to me third round.
Damn, Chet.
Oh, I did not want Chet. I just didn't want two Thunders niggas, but if you're gonna get two of them, I mean they play two different positions, but I just didn't want to do that just in case the schedule's just fucked up. I don't know. So I didn't want to do that. But then when I realized he went to Tata, I'm like, bro, why the Wemby and Chet, bro? Hell no. But the nigga I got in the second round, you know what I'm saying, ain't shit over there. So I'm not tripping. The Clippers ain't shit over there. Let's do the damn thing, Hardo. Let's do it.
He could average like a 20-12 season. I just wasn't sure. I wasn't fucking with Harden. No way.
No, I understand why, but it ain't shit over there, bro. Let's do it.
Sure. I thought I predicted Jeff trying to scoop him. I didn't think you were going to get him in the second, but I predicted like Jeff trying to go get him.
No, Jeff said if I passed him, he was taking him. So,
okay, so yeah, that made sense. All right, yeah, you were before Jeff. True.
And then the tree boy.
What was you gonna say, Steve?
I was thinking about Harden, extra hard in the second round, nigga. Extra hard, nigga.
Who did Steve take?
We're gonna get to Steve.
Okay.
Steve took. He took Scotty Barnes. Okay.
Yeah. Right. I'll let him talk about that soon. But
the third round,
I took my boy. That's my boy, Sauce Boy.
Oh, hey man, I was experimenting last year. I ain't finished with him. We ain't win a shit together, so he knows the culture, but we ain't finished the job together. So
that's true. But I just know that I learned this lesson maybe whatever one of them years I was struggling like 6 years ago when I was realizing the league is changing. Couldn't go with them old names, them old hags. So I'm like, you know, the young buck, you know what I'm saying? He might got I don't think he got his contract yet. So I'm gonna rock with that. So that's why I went and got him.
Yeah, no, for sure. Paulo's solid. He could this year he could be flirting around with triple doubles every year. That's the ceiling. Every game with Paulo this year. They got some pieces.
Even though Harden is old, I win SGA and Paulo, they both young. So hey, I'm rocking with it.
True.
SGA mad about his MVP snub last year, so keep hooping, young fella.
Oh yeah, and the squad is basically the same thing. So another 30-piece, 2 steals a game, 90% free throw shooting is going to happen. So it's like that was a solid pick.
What you say, Steve?
I said Harden about the hoop, nigga. He going back. You gotta think, bro, nigga. This is going Houston Rockets first season Harden. But like with this, with the years added to his career type shit, you know what I'm saying? More developed, nigga. It's just him.
More mileage on the legs too.
That's the only thing. That's why I say that. Don't put too much expectation on now, Steve. He got way more mileage now.
I think he's gonna smash the 17 and 10 prediction or whatever. He's smashing that shit. He's gonna average 20 something.
Yeah, he's gonna average 20 or something.
But
so that's my thought process on that. High volume. Hopefully, last year he didn't like how they was doing with the fouls, so maybe this year he know what to expect. But yeah, Paolo, I think he's trying to make a leap in them Eastern All-Stars. He want to make a name for himself. SGA want to try to go get MVP again. I like my first 3 picks. Even though I passed up on Chet, I like my first 3 picks.
True. So I had that 6th pick. Of course, I hit up Will the other day. Will was putting Halliburton in the chat. I'm like, nigga, I know you, bro. You're about to take AD. You love that guy. You're taking AD. So it's like AD.
Will has been trolling for like 2 weeks.
It's like I know my person now. I know my GM.
I'm like, nigga, you've been wrong on every prediction. Like, chill out, nigga. Like,
I think he thought I was taking AD. He thought I was passing on.
He was trying to keep the attention away from AD in case you wanted to go that way.
Oh, okay.
No, for sure. He probably
he wanted Shaq Gill for sure. He wanted Shaq Gill for sure.
That nigga wanted.
He wanted Shaq Gill.
I guess maybe over. I don't know about maybe Shaq Gill, but I knew it wasn't Halliburton.
I'll tell you what he told me. Yeah.
But I was like, what did I say? Well, but yeah, I was just like, man, I was like, you ready to run it back with AD? I know you're bullshitting, but I know Halliburton. He was like, oh, we'll see or whatever. He didn't even entertain it or whatever. I was like, bro, you're picking AD. Stop bullshitting or whatever. But my nigga want to pick AD. I was gonna pick AD if he wasn't there, and I don't be trusting going with AD, man. I think I drafted AD once, and that's the year I lost to Steve in the first round. He fried me that year. So it was like, I don't really rock with AD. And it's been injuries every season but 2. So I'm like, but it was hard not to see AD there and
we
be
on
like,
the same
damn,
page.
It was going to be AD or Giannis. I had Edwards in the mix, but I was like, I'm dealing with Wemby. I'm dealing with Jeff, who has Jokic. I'm thinking about the niggas that got the bigs that I'm about to be dealing with. So I'm like, Jeff, Joker, and I didn't even know I was seeing Jeff first week, but I was like, I need to bang with the bigs. The only thing with Gigi is the free throws, of course. I didn't want to get. That's why I was like, AD probably would have been the better option because he's gonna give you the threes and he's gonna keep your free throws clean or whatever and give you more blocks, of course, than the steals. But I was just like, man, let me just rock with Gigi. Never had Gigi. That's my African brother. Never had him before. I was like, hey, you got to try things. You never know what's going to happen. I didn't know Luka was going to clean up his free throws like he did last year, but he cleaned it up for the most part. So I was like, hopefully Gigi. I seen a game the other day, 12 or 16. It's like, I know it's not going to be that every game. You're going to have the 10 for 20s, the 5 for 16s, but we hoping it's clean for the most part. But yeah, man, Gigi used to be number 1 overall pick. All these young niggas have came and asserted their dominance. So Gigi's kind of slipping back. I think he was projected 12th. I know these niggas are game planning for Gigi in the back. He is not getting there, man.
Bro,
so
I said to Eric, I was just like, bro, if we've come to Giannis making it all the way to the back
Last year X took him 5th or something, or no, he took him 3rd or 4th because Doncic fell to me at 5th or 4th, something like that. I think BJ was right before me. BJ took Tatum, and then I think I took what you call it 5th or whatever. Yeah, nah, Giannis is dropped to 6 now. I was like, hey man, I'm gonna take Giannis.
Nick said he doing something new this year. He said he was going away from the bad turnovers and botched free throws.
Who?
From Giannis, like he loved because you say he drafted him high. Like, yeah, he said he loved it. He said he doing something. Well, he couldn't get him this year, but he just said he going away from the turnovers and the.
And that's the thing. That's my consideration with it. Is like, but even me, I was bad in turnovers, and those are the categories I won when it came down to it. I sucked in free throws. I won free throws in the last.
Oh yeah, that was
I won turnovers. My whole season was the most turnovers. That's what I'm saying. Fantasy has a funny way of working itself out. So I was like, let me not be so fixated on that. So yeah, I took him in the first round, and Edwards and Tatum were going to be the guys I did if I wanted to keep things clean. Good free throw percentage, good field goal, better efficiency with Tatum. But I'm like, I don't want to deal with all that hoopage in Boston.
I don't like
the second round, who did I go with in the second? I went with Jalen Brunson. And I only did this because this year I did a little bit of research I did it right before the draft too. Playoff schedule. The Knicks was the only team that have 4 games each week. Knicks and Kings, 4 games each round. I saw Dallas had freaking 2 games in the first round of the playoffs, so I knew Kyrie was eliminated. It was going to be between Ja and Jalen Brunson. Those two is like, I want to give Ja a chance, but again, Ja, he can be inefficient at times with the turnovers. He's not going to give you as much threes. I was like, Jalen Brunson keeps my shit more clean. I'm looking for him now, even though they have a loaded squad. I was like, I still think he's going to like take control of the squad and really hoop. Granted, the boys is healthy. Last year, the boys was injured a lot. But, yeah, that's why I took Jalen Brunson. It was going to be Ja, if not Jalen, or Stephen Curry. But Steve, who took Stephen Curry? Was it X that took him on the back end? Yeah, I think that's X that took him. So, Stephen Curry didn't fall to me. So, yeah, it was basically Jalen Brunson, man, just to keep things clean. And in the third round, I just went with Kate. I had to bring, who did I want in the third round? I was hoping Fox would fall to me. I was hoping.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
So, nigga, when you was on the clock, nigga, and you took that whole minute for that round 3, trust me, nigga. I remember, God, like Sauce. Nigga, you're taking K. Hurry up and take K. Like, this is like 15 seconds.
Now, I did the shit for Giannis too. But with Cade, I was undecided because I was like,
nigga, "Come on, nigga, you get a K."
No, I was trying to pre-draft preparation. game planning Cade, but I was also trying to game plan like Jeff, because I know Jeff last year was saying he's gonna have his eye on Cade this year and things like that. He wasn't expecting Cade, and I was just like, I was game planning not getting Cade. I was game planning trying to do without Cade this season. So I was like, when Fox started slipping, I was like, nah, I'm gonna get Fox over Cade if Fox falls to me again. Fox got taken or whatever. So I was like, So when Cade was there, I just brought back Cade just because I needed to bring some part of the championship culture back, run it back. What is this, year 3 for Cade in real life? And it's like, let's run it back to last year. He was I was grooming him under Doncic. So now my guy's ready to fly free on his own. But even then, he still has Jalen Brunson as a model and Jamal Murray as a model to gauge how I run my squad. But I had to bring him back for the championship culture and let him know. I needed somebody to come back from that championship team, and that's why I took Cade in that round. But other than that, apprehension Şengün was on my ticker. I really wanted Şengün. I was thinking Şengün over Cade. It was those two really, Şengün or Cade. But right as soon as I picked him, Şengün goes right after.
Şengün wasn't gonna fall to me then, because I was for sure mad at Cliff. Cliff was pissing me off.
I just wasn't sure with the whole Adams thing being there now, and it's just that they still got too many hoopers over there, like too many hoopers, and I was like, I didn't know if he's still gonna be able to run up the assists how he was doing. The boards, if it's still gonna be the same way. But yeah, man. Steve, what pick you had? 11th. He was at the back, and you got a guy that was easily could be top 5. But tell us about your top 3, my boy.
First off, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga Jason Tatum. It's a banner year. You know what I'm saying? Banner. It's the banner day, you know what I'm saying, with the banner lifted up, number 18. And right now, my nigga Jason Tatum is 5 for 7 from the field, 4 threes, 3 rebounds, 5 assists.
JT going off this year, man.
We're still at 15 points, and
it's like
I just said that because I heard my boy Sos was talking about all that hoopish in Boston. You gotta understand.
I've seen the hooping. I've seen the hooping
in front of the country, nigga. Yeah. In front of the country, nigga, not the NBA, the whole country, nigga.
Yeah, for sure.
You understand?
For sure, he was a possible. I was thinking about him too. I was like, Tatum to keep things clean, but then the steals and the blocks, that category doesn't get filled out for him anymore. So that's why I was like, But
I was just thinking,
you'd be surprised. He kind of held it down.
He did not do anything. He didn't do that shit for you last year. He did not do.
Not during the season, but towards the end, he was holding it down because my other niggas was lacking.
Yeah, true. Even Giannis.
But you're right though. No, you're right. During the season, he wasn't. But towards the end, he tried to pick it up.
But again, the trade-off is everything is efficient. Even if he's not giving you the blocks and steals, free throw, field goal, everything is efficient. He fills it up. The threes are there.
McBride is going out, bro.
I think what y'all also missing is like you said, Steve. No ring pressure this year, and the Olympic disrespect, the JB disrespect. Y'all got that nigga Tatum fucked up this year.
Well, yeah, bro. That nigga's.
I know Eric wanted him. So you scooped him. You scooped him good. I don't want Eric with Tatum. Fuck that.
Nah, bro. That nigga, I let that out, bro. I guess I'm gonna just get Tatum because I knew Anthony. I thought Anthony Edwards was gonna fall to me. That when you look at my drafts and shit, you what Anthony Edwards gonna fall to me, so I can start with that nigga. But Jason Tatum fell to me. I'm cool with it because when he picked up Trae Young, I was like, all right, bet. All right, cool. For sure, Anthony Edwards or Tatum was falling to me.
You said what, Nick?
You say Nick?
I'm surprised that he did that, with Shea going.
To Trae Young?
Well, I'm not necessarily surprised because I know that he likes Trae Young's game.
He likes Trae Young, and Trae Young's back by himself, so just James Johnson.
Young going before Edwards and Tatum is kind of crazy.
I mean, if you take it back to if you're telling me Trae Young is going back to the 27, 28, and 11, I can understand that. 27 and 11, the 30 and 15, the 30 and 16. If you're telling me Trae Young's about to go back to that shit, you're gonna see why. He hasn't been able to do that the last year, 2 years, the year before that due to injuries. But if you're telling me he's about to go back to that 30, 15, 30, 16 type Trae, then it's like, okay, I can see I'd take that over Tatum too. But I mean, we'll see. With Trae Young, is different. Shea loves Trae Young, so I'm not surprised. I called it. I told him you're taking Trae Young, and I was like, you're either taking Trae. Yeah, I told him Trae Young. I couldn't even think about anybody else, and he just ignored me. But I called him taking Trae Young. But continue on, Steve.
Nah, you good. What you call it? So yeah, I got my boy Jason Tatum. Hopefully, he'll be an MVP this season. We'll see what's up with that. Round 2 was
you knew you was coming to the back-to-back, damn near. So you already had that game plan. You had the first outside. Basically, had the first pick with Eric. Were you going to take Joel if Eric didn't take Joel?
Nah, I'm not touching Joel. Like I told myself if I was gonna touch anybody, is Paul George.
Okay.
And like, of course, I got that nigga in the 3rd round. We'll talk about that. But yeah, I ended up getting Scotty Barnes, bro. Like, I know my boy Will. He was chatting with me earlier today, and he was like, nigga, you let out some nasty like bucket getters and all that shit. Like,
Will loves gassing.
like LeBron, Ja, just no names like LeBron.
He said you passed up.
Yeah, I passed up all those elite hoopage, I guess, for a nigga like Scotty Barnes. But I was like, nigga, have y'all seen this nigga preseason? First off, and 2, I was like, this is Scotty Barnes' team. And he's an all-star already. Probably gonna make it to his 2nd all-star this season. As long as he continue to put 22, 25 a game, he gonna get about 8 to 10 rebounds and 7 to 9 assists. He's gonna be doing it all, with the manual quickly also. But yeah,
it's his team for sure. They're all young together, so they're all gonna try to hoop together. And the ball's gonna be in Quickly's hands. I feel like Scotty B's gonna be on the pick and roll, and of course running point when there's no Quickly in the game. So I feel like it's just with him. Last year I got him for still in the 9th. This year they got him back in the second round, and it's like that's where it was like I think they had him in year 2 in that 2nd, 3rd round, and he flopped, and they put him back in the 9th round and came back alive after they traded. After they got rid of who's there that Lowry or whatever. But yeah, man, you did pass it on bucket getter, so you're gonna have to be questioning yourself every week. Look at all the other hoopers you see, Ja, everybody, and go back to your Scotty Barnes and see am I satisfied? And if you're satisfied, then
that's what I'm saying. You don't think Scotty Barnes is gonna hoop?
When I traded him last year. When I traded him last year away, I traded him last year because I saw how quickly and Barrett kind of were infiltrating his stats. It's like when the ball's in his hand and nobody else is there, that's 25, 10, and 10 Scotty every day. Now he has a point guard that can run the offense, and he has RJ Barrett who needs the ball in his hand to hoop too. It's like they're going to be taking turns, but for sure, we'll see how it looks like. I just know the stats came down to 18, 6, and 6, and I don't want that from Scotty. I want the fucking 25, 10, and 10. That's what I want from Scotty. It's a 25, 10, and 10. And we'll see. He's at the power forward, so down low, the rebounds will be there. It's the assist and the efficiency to have the ball in his hand and do his thing. And him and Quickly, they got to work that out. Even RJ, they all got to work that out. But we'll see.
I think you reached for that nigga Scotty. I ain't gonna need not to.
I don't know where he was projected. Where was he projected in the 2nd? Was he projected like that 12, 13, 14? I mean, that 13, 14, or was he a little bit higher, Steve?
Yes, he was projected that high. Secondly, he was projected that high, bro. He was projected 2nd round. Shooting guard, small forward, power forward. You can implement him in any areas, nigga.
Swiss Army knife
you
for
got
sure.
That.
I could see you going for him. I'm not surprised that you went for him. I could see you going for him. I could see he's your type of guy, man. He's your type of guy. And you had him last year in the other league. So I could see why.
For sure. Don't worry, Nick, nigga. He gonna make you eat them words, nigga. I promise you. Whenever
he plays, gonna be Nick and Steve all season.
When I saw you take him, I was just like, Scotty? Right now? I was thinking he was going at least with a 3rd. passing up on Curry,
the preseason ticket is pussy.
Brunson, KD, Booker, and you go the Scotty route over there. I'm like, that's how I was just like. But you know, I mean, not that I feel like he's not gonna hoop because Scotty gonna get the buckets, but like I feel like what Will told you. I
don't know if Josh has ever been your guy, Steve. That's gonna be like 20. That's gonna be 38 and 7 every night. But I don't know if that's your guy. 38 and 7 is a point guard doing what you want kind of Scotty to do, but probably not the steals and blocks. So I'm sure your game plan the steals and blocks in that thing. But yeah, there's a lot.
Just watch my nigga Scotty, bro. Watch what he do.
Scotty is doing
the tank action. I don't know what they're gonna be doing towards the end of the season with the tanking. That's why I was like, I don't know if they're gonna be in the mix.
The niggas might be good this year. You never know. The nigga, it's the Eastern Conference. You know what I'm saying? It's the top 10 teams.
For sure. They were
there. Round 3, I ended up getting Paul George. I'm the one that bit the bullet. I looked, he go down, yeah. What you call it? I looked at it. I was like, I thought about Bam for sure, and at the end of it, I probably should have got Bam, or I should have got but I'm cool with Desmond Bain in the 4th round. But I'm looking in the 4th round. I was like, I guess maybe Jaylen Brown, but I already got Jason Tatum. I was really surprised you got Jimmy in round 4, nigga. Like, nigga projection way down there.
Nick, yeah, Nick told me he was surprised too. I knew he wasn't coming back to me. If I drafted him in round, if I didn't draft him in round 4, he wasn't coming back to me in round 5. I knew it wasn't. I would have to see. I would have to
contract year.
Nah, I know Jeff. I know Jeff, man. I've dealt with Jeff for the longest. So, he's gonna try to re-up on his steals and get Jimmy Butler because Jimmy Butler's efficient. The only thing you're worried about with Jimmy Butler is injury and if Miami's gonna be sitting him.
It's his contract year. He gonna stay.
And exactly, he's playing, but they didn't give him no extension. He has no bread on the table after this year, and he feels disrespected to a certain extent. And he told him, "No, we're not negotiating no more. We'll negotiate after the season." So if you know it's like that, it ain't no bullshit this season. And it's like I stay away from Miami and Jimmy every other year, but it's like okay, Bam got his money. I ain't touching Bam. Jimmy, hey, it's Jimmy's team still the number 1 option. They still ain't got superstars around my nigga. The same's gonna be the same. The 20, 26 and 6, 27 and 5. Good free throws.
And what you said about Bam, yeah. No, I was saying what you said about Bam is voted. Is the reason why I avoided him, and I was like, you know what?
He already got his money. They read up on $200 million. My guy's there till 2029. Yeah. My nigga is he's worked on his game with the 3-point shooting, but I'm still not sold on Bam yet, man. You're gonna get the 20 and 10. You're gonna get the 1 point something blocks and maybe the 1 point something steals. But I could see I would have taken him over Paul George. I could see you and where you were at, but it's like for me, Jimmy in the 4th round.
You would have taken who over Paul George?
I could see you Bam. No, Bam. Bam. Okay. Bam over Paul George. Yeah, even Jimmy over Paul George. I'm not trusting Paul George anymore, man. It's just the injuries, and then it's like they already got a squad over there. Tyrese Maxey's the one with the ball in his hand. PG's just there to help out in closing moments. He's not there to dominate. He's there to nose roll. It's Tyrese. You know, Steve, it's Tyrese's team. It's Tyrese and Embiid. And Embiid's not playing back-to-back. That's 16 games that Paul George gets extra hoopage. And then if Embiid misses a lot of time, then we can talk like this first week. We can see a lot of Paul George to start off the first week. But it's like outside of that, it's like I need the guy. Like if there was no Tyrese, then we could talk Paul George and Embiid. But Tyrese is there.
Paul George not playing tomorrow either. But he might play this weekend.
Why he not playing? Because of the injury the other day?
Yeah, that little shit that he almost fucked up his shit. But I knew that when I was drafting him. I also knew Paul George could still get 25 and 4 and shoot 90, 50, and you know what I'm saying? Shoot 50, 40, 90 from the, you know what I'm saying? 50% field goal percentage, 40% threes, 90% from the free throw line, that type of shit. So like that was just somebody to just hoop with Jason Tatum, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's run it back the reverse order, snake it. So you just tell us about your fourth, fifth. Be quick about it. This is middle round, just fourth, fifth, and sixth round with you, Steve. How was you feeling in them middle rounds once the meat and potatoes?
Yeah, I think Desmond Bain another bucket getter.
Yeah,
like Desmond Bain another bucket getter, bro. Like I know my nigga Nick can attest to that shit. Like he's just gonna hoop, bro. Whether it's with Ja or without Ja. Like
yeah,
Nick gonna
I think
just
Ja's trusting more
20.
too. I seen the preseason how they're kind of running it a little. Desmond Bain could bring the ball up. Ja's already ready to be in attack mode as soon as he swings it to him. So it's like they both gonna be doing that shit together. He's not gonna step back. They're gonna both go. And I feel like the best version of that team is hooping with the ball in Bain's hand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no facts.
So, just another nigga that can do 25 and 5 for me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If he really wanted to. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it was solid, bro. But once I seen like nigga Jimmy and Zach LaVine, I was way down in the 7th and 8th round. I was just like, all right, this is how we going, bro. Y'all really be down there and getting y'all niggas early.
Because if you look about it, just look about how you think the stat projection would line up. When you look at Desmond Bain, you're thinking just scoring. You're not really thinking in between. You're thinking good efficiency, maybe 24, 25 points per game. Pascal, 22, 23, maybe 7, 5 assists. It's like Fred VanVleet, you're not even scoring 20 points. Jaylen Brown, maybe the 24, 25, the bad free throw shooting, the inefficiency. Vooch, that's the one that I'm like, okay, that could be the 18, 10, and 5, 6, and 18, 11, 10, 6 is like the values aren't really that much different. Jalen Johnson, you can't tell me Jalen Johnson's gonna out-hoop Jimmy B. If you're only saying that if Jimmy B's gonna get hurt and sit out. But outside of that, you can't tell me Jalen Johnson's gonna have a better season than Jimmy B. It's like I think he's gonna take that step, the double doubles, maybe the triple doubles in there. But it's like to say he's just going to average 20 something, 5, 5, 2 steals. He could do that. We'll see, though. But it's like Zach LaVine is no different than a Desmond Bain in my eyes as far as the stat production. I think I'll take Desmond Bain because he's younger and less injury history. But that round 4, I think the upside, the best pick in that pick could be freaking Julius Randle. With the upside, that could be the best pick, but that's all I was like, but it's not far off between everybody else. And I was thinking Julius Randle, but I was also thinking like, there's the 2 other bigs there. But yeah, keep going, Steve. Yeah.
I wasn't touching it. I was gonna ask you a quick side question, nigga. Would you take Jimmy or Cade over Scotty Barnes?
Jimmy or Cade over Scotty Barnes?
Yeah, let's say if Scotty was down there in the 3rd round.
If Scotty was in the 4th round, that's even still interesting because like the 3rd round, I think I'm still taking Cade. And the reason why is it's who's the number. I know it's Barnes' team, but I'm just thinking like Cade is gonna have the ball in his hands. Who's taking the ball out of Cade's hand? He's running the show. But Scotty B, it's like that's why they brought in a point guard quickly, so he doesn't have to be the one with the ball always in his hand. He can do pick and roll. He can play D. They're gonna have him playing D on boards. So it's like he can guard the best defender. Who else is gonna guard the best defender? It's gonna be him and Barrett taking on the defensive assignments. So I know when Scotty Barnes is taking on defensive assignments, his offensive takes a hit. So it's like I'm thinking with just Cade, it's like I think Jimmy B is gonna be no different than the production you get with Scotty. Last year, Scotty averaged what? 19. He finished the season with like 19, 8 and 7 or something like that, or 8 and 6 with the beats and the steals, 1.5, 1.5, I think, and a few threes. So it's like I think it's gonna be.
Pascal Siakam was there for the first half of that whole shit though. So Pascal was pretty much the same position as Scotty.
But the thing is, Pascal had to take the backseat to Scotty. That's when Scotty was hooping. When it was just Scotty and Pascal, Scotty was hooping. But once they traded Pascal and brought in the new young Bulls, that's when all the shit slowed down and Scotty wasn't getting his buff no more. When you think it should be, damn, all right, Scotty, but nah. RJ Barrett's a guy who says I can average 25. I can score 20. Like I need the ball in my hand. I could drive. I could take the ball. I could take the rock, and Quickly's the same guy. I can drop 30 in the game if I need to. So it's like they all
there's
shoot.
More options available for Scotty.
And they're younger
now.
With Pascal. They weren't trying to put Pascal as the lead. He wasn't. They were trying to get rid of him. So it's like, and Pascal saw it, so he took the back seat, and they got him out of there. And Pascal went back to hooping. And it's like over here is a whole bunch of young bulls, and they all got their money. They all got their money. So now it's just like, are they gonna hoop together? Is RJ gonna be like, this is my team? It's like we'll see. But it's got like with like, to go back to your question, Jimmy B and Scotty. I think Scotty averages more boards. I think their assist is the same. I could be wrong, but I think their steals might be around the same. I think Scotty does more for the stat sheet, but I'm just taking the number one. I'm just taking the one that has less distractions around him, in a sense where it's like everybody knows their role. Tyler Hero hoops, Bam hoops outside of them two. Whereas with these guys, Quickly's going to jack up 20 shots if he needs to. RJ's going to jack up 20 shots if he needs to. And Scotty's going to do his thing too. But I just don't know.
Only going to make 8.
You said what?
And they only going to make 8.
Nah, chill. They're going to hoop this year. They're going to hoop. We just got to see how it works out. But keep it going. The 5th round, Steve. Your 5th and 6th. How you feel about that?
Shit, 5th and 6th. Where we at?
You took Emmanuel Quickly.
Quickly.
Went back to them boys. I could see it. So if you're taking the whole squad, then you're gonna eat regardless. It's just gonna be different things. You took it quickly, so you're good. If there's any two to take, it's Quickly and Barnes of that squad, and you took both of them, so you're good. You got the stat production on that squad, regardless.
Yeah, I most definitely did. We just gotta, because I mean, Quickly be getting hurt too sometimes. So like, of course, that's just what everybody just praying that niggas stay healthy. So that's all that is with that. But I really wanted to take Tyler Hero in the 6th round, bro. I really wanted to take Tyler Hero, bro. But I wanted some more buckets, but I was like, nigga, I ain't got no boards. I took Brook Lopez.
Lopez ain't gonna give you boards. He's gonna give you the blocks, not boards. You were better off with Bobby Portis if you wanted boards. Brook is just gonna give you the blocks. Nah, this draft got dirty in this 6th round. I think you thought the bigs were gonna be there coming back. No, because you took Brook in this round. You took Brook over Claxton.
Bro, I thought
Steve, Claxton, Jared Allen. You talking about boards? You took Brook.
That boy Steve was drunk last night.
Steve, Claxton, you like Claxton? Don't you like Claxton?
I was definitely tripping
around. I didn't even see. I thought the bigs were taking. This was the round.
I'm looking at it myself, nigga. I'm looking at it myself, nigga.
He said boards. He said Brook Lopez for boards.
Yeah, Brook get you them blocks, man. Get some blocks and some.
I didn't say Brook for boards.
No,
I didn't say Brook for boards.
I thought you said you needed some boards, so you took Brook.
I said bigs, just some bigs.
Oh, bigs. Damn.
Yeah, going with Brook.
Yeah,
I guess it doesn't matter. I guess it wouldn't matter. Yeah, I guess it don't matter because like
we're gonna get blocks. We're gonna shoot efficient buckets.
You know what this pick is for you? This is your Kessler pick last year, and I think you would have been better off with Kessler in this round this year than Brook. But we'll see. I think Kessler's gonna turn it back around this year, and I'm gonna be annoyed if he does because I passed up on him too many times in this round in this draft, thinking I should grab him.
Is he gonna start or John Collins gonna start?
I don't think either. I don't think John Collins is starting. It might be Hendricks. It might be. I don't know. That's BJ's boy.
Yeah, interesting. All of them. I like all 3 of them boys.
Interesting. Well, I'm gonna just go through my 4th, 5th, 6th real quick. Jimmy Butler. We talked about Jimmy Butler. 5th round, Jamal Murray. Right here, I wanted Miles Bridges, and then of course Nick took Miles Bridges. Cool. I was just at that point. I was like, I'm hoping Jamal falls to me. I thought Will was gonna be he loves buckets, so I thought he was gonna take Jamal Murray, but he went and got Anferny, which I could see. I can see why you get Anferny. He's probably gonna get all the shots he wants. I ran it back with Jamal. I ran it with Jamal 2 years ago in a trade, and it's just him and Joker. He's gonna get us 20 at least, and he's gonna give you. I needed to start sharpening up my 3-point shooting to at least get this. It wasn't Jamal. It was gonna be Darius Garland, but right here it was like after this round, I'm going into the 6th. I was like, I need to secure Claxton. I knew though. I said Claxton ain't coming back to me. Shane's about to scoop him right now, and sure enough, Shane started doing his big things with. He started with Sabonis, got Vooch, and then in third, and then came for Claxton. So I was like, man, at this point, I need to get some big because, like, I wanted to get Duran. Duran, I was already taken in that fifth at the end. I'm like, Duran was my number one big I wanted to get. Once Duran was taken, I was game planning Claxton. And then after Jared Allen, it got feisty for these bigs, man. Everybody started taking them. Niggas was reaching at the back of the draft to grab the bigs. I'm talking Zubac. I wanted Ide. BJ took Eddie or whatever, Zach Eddie. I was trying to get him on the back end. You took him, and then freaking Zubac was taken. Will reach for 8 in the back end. Capella for freaking Jeff. Everybody started cleaning up the bigs in this from that 6th, 7th, 8th. The bigs were 6th, 7th, really. The bigs were cleaned up in the 6th, 7th, and you can see it. It started with Durant at the bottom of the 5th. Here comes Brook Lopez, Nick Claxton, Jared Allen, Jusuf Nurkic. And then in the 7th round, you see it right here: Zach Edey, Clint Capella, DeAndre Ayton. It's like it was a wrap from there. It was a wrap from there, man. I had to settle for it.
You can tell. My bad. You can tell how pissed off I was at this round 7, nigga, at the fact that I scooped that Kawhi Leonard, nigga.
This draft was hard.
It was like, all right. Nigga, I had Edie queued up, nigga. I had Brandon Ingram queued up, nigga.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even want Brandon Ingram. I didn't want Brandon Ingram.
So what you taking for?
I had Brandon.
Because it was Zach Edey that I wanted in this round. It was Zach, man, and Zach was taking 2 picks before. I was game planning Allen, and I need Zach. Man. I don't even know him like that. I don't even watch him like that. But something told me that this is gonna be a season. Something a big in Memphis is what they've been waiting on. JJJ's on his bullshit. I'm like, okay, Zach Edey.
You on that bullshit, Sons?
I seen some preseason shit. I see some preseason games by Zach. I was like, okay, nigga, 7'4", mobile. He's gonna take the threes every now and then. Him and Bane are gonna be John and Bane gonna be drawing attention. Easy dumps to 7'4" big, and he's gonna be like, that's easy work. So I was like, and you can see as soon as you took Zach in the 7th, Ayton will reach for Ayton in the back, and at that point I was like, man, let me just take another back here. I wanted Cam Thomas. Cam Thomas was taken. I think when was Cam Thomas taken? Right, exactly right before Weston. No, I took Jared Allen. Yeah, Weston took. I was gonna take Cam Thomas or Jared Allen, and Weston took Cam Thomas, and I took Allen. But yeah, that 7th round. Yeah, I could see you was mad. You took Kawhi. You was confused at that. At that point, you said ain't nobody left.
And then who's potential, nigga?
And I don't. Who knows when he's coming back? But hey, man, BJ, run us through your mid rounds real quick.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So. Number 4, I got Evan Mobley. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, the bigs was getting ready to be gone. I do like Mobley, but you know, I'm an ATX nigga, so I was thinking maybe I can wait and get Jared Allen, but Mobley is a little younger. I think Mobley is on a contract. No, they just gave him a contract.
Yeah, they just gave him a contract.
They just gave him one, but all in all, he's still young. I like that front court. So I went and got Mobley. Then scroll down. I'm trying to remember the order. Oh, I think after that I got.
Yeah. You got
Brandon Miller. Hey, I rock with Brandon Miller. I needed some. I want to just. He a young up and coming star. I know I need some bigs later, so I think maybe one of my guards I can trade to get another big. But I said, let me just try to load up, and then after that,
the bigs are going to be like running backs in fantasy football, scarce and not available.
Right, exactly. So I was like, I went and got Mobley to fill out my starting lineup, but I was just like, that's not going to cut it because I'm going to need some other big man. But I took Brandon Miller because I really believe in Miller, and I think I could be able to trade him and get a big man later. But if I got to rock with him, I'm going to rock with my boy, but I think I could trade him and get somebody.
Miller looks like he's confident. He's going to take that next step. He got the size. And then it's like, again, if LaMelo goes out, that's Miles Bridges and Brandon Miller's garbage.
For sure. But I'm just saying, if somebody end up struggling and need a guard or something, I think I could get a big man off of him. But then the Derek White shit, hey, man, X say this shit in football. He be like, I'm done sleeping on like so and so. It'd be something like an old reliable ass nigga, and that is what Derek White is. Derek White will get you some blocks and still last year that shit was ridiculous.
I understand that. He's like even Marcus Smart. I'm like, bro, I need these guys right now for steals and the dirty work, but you can't just pass them up over guys that are still like could get.
No, that's true. That's true.
No, for sure. And I'm saying in that 6th round, I could see what you're saying. He's not gonna be, but it's just hard to trade those guys too. Guys aren't really trying to take those guys on. So it's like I don't want to be with anybody stuck that I can't will and deal based off the name alone.
I just had because y'all took some of them, the Brook Lopez and all that. I was like, well, Derek White, he can help me get those stats. But as you can see after that, I start rookie niggas, Edie, the nigga from
like even me, just trying to take the Derek White over like a Brandon Ingram name. I'm just like, I don't know if I could do.
I don't like what they do. You're absolutely right. I just don't like what they doing over there. In
for sure, I don't like it either. That's why I don't want them. I don't like it either. But I'm just gonna trust the process and see. I see what you call him with DeJounte Murray, so we'll see. But yeah. You started taking Edie. I was like, oh, that Edie. That's what I wanted to scoop Edie in that round, but you took him, you snatched him.
I told Nick I think Edie gonna do his thing, but I'm just saying one of these rookie niggas got to hoop. I always gotta keep a rookie or two niggas. We don't know what the niggas gonna do. So let's get. Hopefully, I don't regret that shit. But right after that, I forgot. I was because X said that shit because we had another draft going up. He's like, bro, I'm tired of seeing these Golden State niggas just sitting here, and I'm like, I know niggas hate Buddy. He'll just be flaming shit up. But I'm like, damn, it's no Clay. Ain't no Poole. Shit, this nigga finna get minutes. Somebody got to shoot this bitch. So, hey, let's go rock, Buddy. Fuck it. Let's try it.
True.
And then right after that, I think that I took the other rookie nigga. No, I took my boy Jakob. Then Nick know how I feel about my boy Jakob. Like I said, y'all niggas, I don't have Chet, I don't have Brook Lopez, so I had to fill it up some type of way. Derek White, Jakob, and Edie. Come on, help me out with these.
I wanted Zubac in that. I wanted Zubac in that 9th round, and freaking Nick. That's not Jeff. Niggas was just being Jeff is so fixated on owning boards now, and he's locked up. He has 4 centers. He can't pick up no centers, and he's gonna end up dropping one of them soon in due time. I already know. So my niggas. I'm
gonna have to too. Hopefully, I can trade one of them niggas.
But yeah,
package them up with Brandon
Miller. The middle rounds, man.
Package them up with Brandon.
All right, man. What we at? What we doing? 5.
That 4th round, you was 4th round.
All right, so man,
5th.
Okay, I was gonna say 5th. Who did I go with? Miles Bridges. I only took him because William took Jalen Johnson. It was literally that simple. I was like, you a bitch, so.
Oh no! We said Julius Randle. You started off. I forgot you got Julius Randle, right? Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, in the 4th. So yeah, went with Julius. Went with my boy Juju. You know what I'm saying? Once I got Kyrie, I'm like, yeah, we really finna do it for the city, man. Let me go ahead and get my nigga.
Me and X talking about you in straight triple D. He said this nigga is triple D to the core. Dang, oh my god!
I said let me go over.
He on a contract here, Nick. He on a contract.
But this is the thing, bro. Me and Eric was again going back to me and Eric's conversation, but we were talking about Randall. He was just like. Some of the things that he was just saying about Randall being in Minnesota, Randall being with, and just how that whole, dynamic is going to work out. And obviously, when we look at, somebody like Randall compared to Cat, I'm definitely going to take Randall over Cat from an aggression standpoint. Randall is way more aggressive than Cat. So it's just like now he's on Minnesota. He got a point to prove. I'm just like, and again, who else? At first I was kind of worried because I'm just like, I really want that nigga to get some boards, but Gobert being there, I'm just like, that's gonna hinder that. But then I'm just like, well, they ain't gonna do nothing but just free up more drives for him, and just doing what Randall does. So I'll say if we finna ride with that. And then going back to the 5th pick again, I literally only picked Miles Bridges because Will took Jalen Johnson. And I told him that I was just like,
the moment you did that, I was like, I was like, was that like a little payback for the Jalen Johnson?
100%, bro.
I know he had the Miles Bridges. I know they're the same type of player. I was like, as soon as you picked it, I was like, I saw both. I saw when he did that, I was like, damn, Jalen Johnson will. I wonder how Nick feel. And then you would have took the Miles Bridges. I was more annoyed about Miles Bridges because
that's how I felt. I felt like you a hoe. Yeah. But yeah, so Miles Bridges number 5, you know, scooped him. Who I did for 6. 6, I went Nurkic. That was for Jeff. Everything was for everybody. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I'm picking niggas up for just because I know that they like them.
And it was needed at that time. It was needed because you needed to pick up a big.
Exactly. And like, you know, I was thinking about my picks. I'm just like, okay, everybody that I got, I'm like between obviously Luka, he gonna average his 9 to 8 boards. You know, Kyrie and Book both between 4 to 6 boards. Randall probably gonna average about 8 or 9 again. So I was just like, and then also going with Bridges again, somebody else who's gonna average, he can average 7, maybe 8. And so I was like, let me just go ahead and add some more, like somebody who actually gets 10 plus. Because as you said, them bigs, once I started seeing them bigs getting snagged, I was like, yeah, it's time to go ahead and be a part of this. So
yeah,
that's what made me get that boy. You took Brandon Ingram. I took on Anunoby, but I feel like I should have went with Ingram because I wanted to run it back, but I was just thinking about
did it for steals.
Yeah, that's really like just steals, and you know he can get you some trade balls. So I was like, I could take that, but I feel like I should have went with Brandon Ingram on that one. But I was
cool. You would have went Brandon Ingram, I would have been stuck in that round. I would have been stuck because that was like the last stretch of like I didn't even have him on the radar. I just put him on the radar because I saw freaking Jeff or who was taking that I was gonna take. Yeah, niggas was taking at that point, man. Jared Allen. It's like I don't know. Clint Capella's. Zach Edey is why I ended up taking Brandon Ingram.
And see, that's the thing. Now I'm looking at it, I was just like, because again, I knew I didn't need to go because like I was looking at Capella and I was looking at Edey too, but I was just like, the team that I have, like I don't even need like a big for real. I had solid rebounds, so again, that's what made me go with Anunoby. Like, you know, basically like, okay, cool, let's try to build the defense up now because everybody that I got for the most part are defensive. You know, Luka gonna average, you know, close to 2 steals. Kyrie can get you a couple. Like everybody steal, everybody rip, everybody board. So I'm like, let me go ahead and get some. Let me add to that, which is why I went the OG route. But sometimes, but still in all, I feel like I should have either did Edey. I was gonna wait to see where he dropped because I knew JJ was gonna be coming back. So I'm like, I'll see if he'll drop past 7 or 8 and maybe try to go.
We also know JJ don't get bored, so it's not they run with JJ at the center because they have to. They ain't got no big.
Yeah, I should have took that chance on him, but I mean, I'm still
out. That's the thing. Edey was a chance, and everybody is like, even me, I was like, I don't really know what he's gonna do, but like I'm just gonna take that chance. And if I bust on this pick, it's just one pick. Like I could deal with one pick on bust.
What I do for the eighth? For the eighth KP, that was basically just so couldn't nobody else get him. I was just like I knew I was already about to reach for some people already.
Him and just like, Kawhi. That's what I was thinking of in the 7th round, nigga. Kawhi or KP, nigga. I was like,
I wasn't stashing none of.
What you said, Nick?
I said definitely gonna go the KP route. I'm like, I knew I had the IR, so I'm like, I'm gonna just put him in the slow cooker, let him cook, and then again now I got another rebound.
What you putting in the IR, Nick?
KP.
Oh.
Yeah, put that one in the IR. I'm like, give him some time to come back. I'm not expecting him to, of course, play, consistently. But at the end of the day, he's going to come in the times where I'm going to need him. He might get them tray balls. He might give me some blocks. I'm going to get them boards. So, hey, man, all around, bro, I feel like we took care of business.
So let's just move along real quick. Let's just highlight these 9th, 10th rounds. So in that 8th round, BJ, who'd you scoop? You scooped you said you scooped Hills. In the 9th round, who boys took? I took Chris Paul. For me, it was about, hey, I feel like Chris Paul can have a y'all know I fucking hate Chris Paul. I do not care for no fucking.
I almost got him instead of Jakob.
Yeah, for me it was like.
I mean, that nigga gonna get about 7 to 8 assists a game. Sure.
I'm even thinking he's gonna get back to that 10. Man, is Wemby easy? That's easy alleys all game long. We saw what it was with freaking Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin ain't no Wemby. We saw what it was back in the day with David West. We saw what it was with freaking Harden. We saw like Capella. It's like now you got Wemby, nigga. So it's like this is the best case scenario for Chris Paul to be relevant again. Nothing else was giving him a chance, man. So it's like for him to be like over there, the veteran. I know he's gonna be sitting a lot. That's what I'm gonna have to deal with. I know it's gonna be a lot of sitting. And if he gets hurt again, 9th round, I was willing to deal with. If he gets hurt, I could drop him, tank, whatever. It is what it is. But at this point, I saw the last piece of person I wanted was Ivica Zubac, and then maybe Jakob. They were taken. I was like, all right, let me just start going to patching up my team down the stretch with the patch up pieces. And like as you can see, I think I did Chris Paul. I think I did Keontae George, Jordan Claxton, and then Al Horford because I knew he was playing tomorrow. But those were my patch up pieces. Scoop. I was like, damn, Steve is letting Scoop pass. Like I was confused. I was like, Steve loves Scoop. Like this is year 2. I was
like Jalen Suggs though too, nigga.
Huh?
Like, I said I like Jalen Suggs too. You know what I'm saying? Jalen
I was
Suggs,
like, I see you took the Mark Williams. Okay, Mark Williams and then Jalen Suggs. But Jalen Suggs, who has more upside? Jalen Suggs. They got KCP over there. They got their 2 stars already. Scoot is supposed to be the guy.
But like you said, he gonna be the one with the ball in his hands outside of Pablo. You know, okay, he's the starting point guard.
Franz is gonna them 2 have the ball in their hands, and then Suggs. Suggs is there for D up opposing point guards.
And, no, but he's I get that, nigga, but like
it's not like Emmanuel quickly.
It says the point guard, he gonna bring it up the court, nigga. At least
and swing it to Paulo and Franz to run the offense.
Nigga, like give me 4 to 5 dimes and 3 rips.
Whereas Scoot is bringing up the ball in his hands to run the fucking offense.
And he gonna shoot 2 for 14 too.
Like, and that's the chance I took. Is like I was like,
that's
okay.
what I'm saying. Like,
nah, so I like the pick. He can take another leap, bro. He do be doing that shit, but Phillips gonna keep working.
Yeah, for sure.
But if you look at everybody in this round, is like look at Cam Johnson could shoot poo cheese, Jordan Poole shoot poo cheese, Tyus Jones may not shoot a lot. He's just gonna be there to get you 5-6 dimes and feed the offense of Phoenix.
Y'all know what Nick said about my pick? He said, you don't even know this nigga. I don't. I had to ask Clip.
Hey, is this nigga cold? At all. I was looking for it. I was like,
Donovan Clean again? Oh, yeah. I saw he had a 20-board game the other day, but it's like I wasn't going to take a chance with him knowing Ayton is still starting, but that's another reason why drafting Ayton so high is like that's an unsure thing down the stretch.
That's a
and then they got Robert Williams there too, so that backcourt is already crowded. That backcourt is crowded. Got Robert Williams, Donovan Clingan. So it's like if anything, I don't know if Jeremy Grant's still there. So it's like Jeremy Grant can shoot bad. You said who?
I said Ayton getting traded for sure.
But it's like where are you gonna like what's his value? Who's gonna take him right now? Like I guess the Raptors. Like I'm trying to see who's gonna who needs him. Everybody, maybe Phoenix Suns. I mean, he just came from Phoenix. Hell no. This round, I was thinking about Marcus Smart just for the steals aspect. I see he went there. I was like, bro, what makes sense? Marcus Smart, who's just going to be who can get you some dimes, who already has 2 scores. They got Donovan now, or should you just take somebody that can have a high upside? If he disappoints you, he disappoints you. But that's why I took Scoot. I was like, he has high upside. He may be horrible. I don't know, but it's year 2. The niggas was high on him. He was top 3, top 4 pick or some shit like that. Niggas was high on him. The first year, I know to stay away from these niggas. The first year, they don't know how to hoop. The second year is like, okay, the game slowed down for you. You ended off the year hooping last year. So it's like, all right, let's see year 2. They got you, Danny Avdija right next to you. And Fernie's still there. You got another big and Clingan. Like you got Robert Williams is back. Y'all kind of got a more last year niggas was in and out hurt all year long. So it's like let's see if they could be a little bit more organized. Still finish last, but at least can Scoot get buckets now on his opponents was just what it was. It's really scoring and dimes is what I got him for. And again, Keontae George, Jordan Clarkson, just to see what that Utah backfield, whoever's not hooping gets dropped. That's what that is. Horford for the last pick, but BJ, run us through your last couple picks.
Hey man, Young Reed, I love what I saw in the summer league. I know it's a lot of H-Town niggas in this draft. I mean, in this league. So Reed Shep, I know it's too many hoopers in the H.
I didn't even know who that is. I see he's a white boy. I thought he was a black dude all along. I took his name the other day. I saw he's a white boy. I'm saying,
that's
you a white boy? Hell no.
That's cat. You don't know no black person named Reed.
Hey, right. But if Reed,
the dude, what's his name? The shooting guard. There used to be a shooting guard named Reed. Wasn't he on he was on one of them niggas?
Nick Cuban. What did you say?
I'm talking about battle rap. I said Reed
Dollars. I was like, who did you say?
There was a Devon Reed not too long ago in the league, man. That nigga
was, that's crazy.
I think he was on the Pacers something, but yeah. No, I didn't know who he was. I wanted to look up the rookie class just because I don't know the draft.
He balled out in summer league. I know that don't mean shit, but KPJ not there no more. Maybe Reed can hoop off the bench. I don't know. But we gonna see.
They got loaded bench. They still got Whitmore. They got Eason. They got
two
niggas. Amen Thompson ain't even getting minutes.
But look, they need to shit these last couple rounds or niggas is gonna get dropped. I probably should have got.
You're good.
I should have got Gary Trent probably instead. But
you're good. I don't know the news. You're probably Gary Trent. I don't trust him either. But yeah, this last couple rounds, I was just saying to your fact about probably gonna get PT. It's just for me, I'm looking at Houston. I'm like, bro, they keep getting all these cold niggas, but it's too many of them.
Yeah, it's too many,
and it's hurting all these niggas because niggas is not playing. Somebody's not playing.
But what Reed Shepard can do can lead to winning. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so you think
he might be in the closing lineup?
I don't know him, but you'd rather have him than Eason if you had to let one of them go.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah. See, I was just thinking Eason's a dog, 6'7". I kind of saw him when he was getting the minutes. Last year was a injury-prone year, but then I seen Amen Thompson. Who would you rather have, Shepard or Amen? Yeah, that I
don't know. But Tari,
it's like they need to.
He gets hurt, so I don't want to deal with that like every season. Like Tari got the upside, but if he gonna keep getting hurt, talking shit, like he did against the Golden State Warriors, and then not being there to back it up type shit. Like, I don't want that. I feel like Reed going to be healthy all year. I feel like Reed Shepard is going to come out the bench 22 to 25 minutes a game, dropping like 12, 13, 4, and 5 type shit. Like,
I guess if Reed's about to be gone, so it's going to open up after this year. But it's like, I even think Jalen Green they need to get him out of there and just let these other young bulls take over. You think Jalen Green still needs to be a part of the picture? Or he needs to be traded out of there. And
he still got to be a part of it, bro. Yeah, Jalen Green was really the only one that was really doing something for the Rockets.
He's hooping after Şengün got hurt, but is he gonna be? Is he able to?
After Şengün?
Yeah, it's like is he gonna? Does he know how to hoop without the ball? That's my thing. Or does he need the ball to go to work?
I mean, it's just gonna depend on if it can. No, the real question is, can niggas get him the ball so he can hoop?
Amen Thompson, all these niggas are gonna do dirty work, hoop. I don't know the Shepard nigga, but it's like Amen. They can hoop. He can hoop without the ball. He can hoop without the ball. He can set up other niggas. Jalen Green don't set up other niggas. It's just his buckets.
He definitely don't.
That's the thing. Is like Rockets need. That's why Vliet is there. Need niggas to set other people up because Jalen Green ain't gonna do it. Şengün does it, but it's like the more niggas you have to do it. Look at Boston. Everybody sets everybody up. No matter who's Jaylen Brown. It's gonna feed the Rockets.
Bro, Jason Tatum's going crazy, bro, and Holiday too. The time that I don't pick up Holiday, he want to go trade ball.
These first couple games make you regret some draft picks, but you just gotta see
bro. Holiday is gonna go up and down, but Tatum.
I mean, no, you already know. I know that, but it's just the principle. It's like in the times that I pick you ain't never day one, first game, 6 of 8, 4 tray balls. Derek White, 6 of 9, 5 tray balls.
Jason they're down 30, nigga.
7 tray balls.
What up, Jizzle? I see you, Jizzle.
2 points, 8 assists. Lord have mercy. Tatum won it back in blood.
But to wrap up with Reed Shepard, I like what I saw in the summer league. You know what I'm saying? Your boy Jaime, in Miami, he a young gun. Hopefully he take another step. He rocked with me. He stepped up when I needed to. Y'all start lessening his playing time a little bit towards the end. I think
right now is like that system over there. He's a sixth man. He's in the hero role right now. Hero role and
my last pick. I mean, y'all know how he rock. I mean, he's an all utility purpose ass nigga. We'll see if he get a little more efficient, but he can be dropped. But he gonna give you some other stats. So we'll see how that rock.
Shout out Nick. I want to shout out Nick for his round 13 pick because my boy Mark Williams got ruled out for tomorrow's
Nick
game.
Richards, yeah, that last pick was for.
That was a good pickup for sure.
Yeah.
Bro, I was on point with the draft, bro. Y'all niggas was on my ass so much last year about all this and all that. I was focused, bro. And I wouldn't even.
You traded your picks for
trust, bro. I understand, and that's cool. Everything was warranted, but now that we see that nigga ain't doing none of these other picks and all this other stuff, we here, bro.
And I felt it in this draft. Everybody was locked in this draft. Everybody made this shit tough. I was looking at this draft. I was like, damn, this shit. Like everything's intense because I'm keeping up with everybody's picks throughout the whole way. And it's like I'm tailoring it back to just, and again, like you said, him being a standout, tailor it back to his squad. Not knowing I'm seeing him week one, when as soon as the draft is over, I go look at how me and the squad compare only to find out we're playing in the first week. I'm like, damn. But yeah, this draft was solid. Everybody was on point with their picks. But Steve, anything down the stretch you want to talk about with your picks?
I mean, I'm chilling, bro. I just want to tell BJ, nigga, my 11th pick was for you picking the Reese Shepard with your weak ass nigga. Look at my 11th pick.
Castle. In case Chris Paul gets hurt.
Yeah, boy.
I didn't even know about that nigga.
Devin Vassell hurt, so that boy gonna probably start. And he gonna be a defensive pest too. 2 or 3 steals, all that shit.
Who?
Castle.
Oh, Castle. Yeah, I didn't know about him. I thought so. They had Gillingham and this guy. Like they drafted, so they were good regardless.
That's why they traded Gillingham
because they had drafted. So they drafted both of these guys.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that would have been nasty. That would have been a nasty little young core.
BJ, anything?
I got Derek Lively to try to shore my boys since I ain't get that with Brook Lopez, but I for sure think Lively gonna get his 25 minutes a game, and whatever he do with that, he gonna get boards and beats hopefully. So that's what we hoping on with that shit.
Any final thoughts on your draft, BJ?
Can't hear you, BJ. Nigga, you on mute, nigga.
We can't hear you. My God, BJ, a grandpa now. Technical difficulties. Can't figure it out. We can't hear you, BJ.
With the same background too. Change the background.
Let me. Yeah, it says can't unmute your guests because they choose to mute themselves. You muted yourself. Take yourself off mute. Nah, can't hear you.
No.
Oh Lord,
it's crazy.
Hey,
he answered my nigga.
Until you figure it, let us know when you figure it out. Nick,
my boy,
any last thoughts with your draft, Nick?
Hey man, I'm satisfied with my draft, bro. I'm just letting niggas know that we doing it for the city, dog. Nick Cuban in the building. Hey man,
let's just go look at week one. Let's go look at the week one matchups real quick. I think we can already let's see who we think matchup of the week is. My guess is just me and Jeff finals rematch, but we got Steve versus Get Buckets. We got Shane versus BJ. We got who is that Shay versus Eric. Weston versus Okay Nick. And then we got who's I beg your pardon. Is that X?
Yeah.
X versus Tato. Hey man. Hey, we're gonna recap this shit sometime next week, man. I'm out.
Tatum is 12 for 15, bro.
Hey,
7 tray balls.
So far, you're the one enjoying your draft. I don't think Jeff is enjoying his second round pick in Towns.
Yeah, we only enjoying this day, nigga.
Oh well, this is your first round pick.
Towns is doing. He being straight.
Towns is hooping.
Nah, he only got 12 like a hoe. I thought he did way more.
Towns, this is what I expect.
Hey, look, he had 12 at the halftime. Shit.
Yeah, 12, 7, 3, 1. This is what I expect, man, with Towns, man.
My nigga OG ain't doing shit.
At least right now, Randall, he would have at least jacked up 16, 17 shots, even if he's shooting bad. He would have had the 10 boards. He would have had a couple free throws. Like, what do you mean one free throw for Cat Stacks? Come on, man.
Bro, I was supposed to reach for Derek White. I don't remember when the hell that nigga got scooped, bro. But I was sitting there like, bro, I need to just go ahead and reach for him because if I don't
Jalen
do
Brunson
it right
ain't
now,
even doing too bad. He's getting smacked, but he the only one kind of. I mean, he ain't doing anything in the stat sheet, just the scoring.
He was 6 for 7 at one point, so he probably just started missing.
But nobody, so everybody else that they brought in was honing. Nobody came along with him today. I guess if DiVincenzo was here, they would have been hooping. If Randall was here, they would have been hooping. This squad is chalked, man. They ain't going to the East. It's gonna be Miami again, man. Don't sleep on Miami. They coming right back to that Eastern Conference Finals with these boys.
Look at this boy McBride hooping.
Man.
His socks out, bro.
You said what?
McBride, dog. That nigga was hooping tonight.
I should have put on my ticket because I knew he was gonna hoop.
But
he had a strong preseason. His shit was at 8.5. But what you call it? Yeah, bro. It's gonna change because me and Will, luckily, the draft was on Monday, so nobody can pick up no players to add on to their matchups and shit.
And I love that aspect because if you weren't thinking that in the draft, then you're tough out of luck. I was gonna ask BJ before the draft if he can make it to where everybody's green after the draft to drop as they want, but I was like, let me not do that because I don't want to help niggas.
I mean, it's all good. I mean, we chose the Monday day.
I'm sure BJ would have did that. It wouldn't have hurt nobody. We've had that before a while back where you just pick niggas up after the draft, and then we started doing the little yellow claim or whatever for a night after. But it's cool. But hey, man, we're gonna run the week one recap back sometime next week. I got probably Tuesday, but sometime if boys available next Tuesday because I'm being in Hawaii till I come back Tuesday. Then I work the next 7 nights. So if we can't do it,
I'll be back home after Friday.
True.
For a little bit.
But hey, man, I guess that's it for this episode. Good luck to y'all boys this season. BJ still on mute. Ain't figure it out. Get that shit fixed for next time, BJ. Nigga been unorganized for the last 3-4 weeks. Get that shit situated. You better get your squad organized or it's gonna be a long season, my boy. But hey, man.
For sure, man. Y'all be easy, bro.
Y'all boys, good luck this season. Come with it, man. Or you gonna get
set back.
But yeah,
Cuban signing out. Doing it for the city, man.
Let's get it.
Hey, bro, my boy Tatum shit going up as we speak in 34.
Hey, enjoy your first round pick. Everybody's first round picks come tomorrow. Enjoy yours today.
Not mine. Mine don't come till Thursday.
Hey, I'm going against AD today. I need everything that Tatum is doing today because we're going against AD.
Yours only got that's another thing. I went against AD first week last, and then Luke only had 2 games that week, so it was chalk before the week was done, before the week even started. I mean, but yeah, man, we out this whole man.
Peace out.
My bad. I already know AD gonna flex this. I mean, at least this game for sure. He always abuses Gobert. He averaged 26, 9, and I think like 3 assists a game, 2 beats when Gobert is guarding him. So he's gonna eat, bro. I'm already expecting.
Tatum is going, bro. 37.
Oh, he hit another 3.
9.
It's banner night, boy. It's banner night.
You know the hoopish starts off in the beginning like this. Niggas gonna start selling out
like this though. 37, 9, and 8 tray balls, bro.
Hey, don't minimize
14 for 17, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Don't minimize what Tatum is.
I don't want to regret picking this nigga.
Bro, it's the third quarter.
Look at that. Yeah.
I think it's more the Knicks, man. It's the Knicks, man. Nigga, sorry, bro.
37 and 10 now, and 10 assists.
So look at your Knicks, man. These niggas are sorry. Sorry ass niggas got campaign in the building.
Y'all did all those things for that.
OG sorry. OG Chalk. You brought in all the sorry niggas. You let go of all the dogs. What is Tibbs doing? You let go of Dibby, you let go of Randall, you brought in soft niggas. You ain't got Mitch Robinson, you let go of Isaiah Hartenstein. These niggas is soft.
Not OG.
You let go of all the dogs. These niggas is not going nowhere. Niggas just love names. I know names in fantasy, but not real life. In real life, you got to deal with the consequences, man. Jesus, and this is it, a 30-piece in the third. At half, really.
I know my boy Dante DeVincenzo, whatever his name is. I call him Da Vinci Code. I know my nigga in the training, in the locker room, getting ready right now, laughing at them niggas, bro. Laughing at them niggas.
But yeah, BJ got off this hoe, man. Let's end this hoe so I can let this hoe download. I know he might need to get back on to let this hoe download. But I'm gonna end this hoe right now. Yeah, boys, be easy.
Yes, sir, man. Hard to pay, man. Welcome back. We here.
Win some, you lose some, gotta learn to take a loss. Niggas want a fortune, but they don't know the cost. Walk a mile in my shoes if you wanna know the fee. Boys gotta hustle, cause this shit ain't